Interesting, right? About how the electoral process and how that has really changed. We can certainly relate that to today's. So another thing that happens during Jackson's presidency is the South Carolina nullification crisis. Okay, so essentially what happens is a very high tariff, and we know the South hates tariffs, was raised. South Carolina nicknames this the tariff of abomination. They're concerned over national rights, or the national government trumping their rights, and they flat out refuse to abide by it. They said they're going to nullify the law, they're not going to collect the tariffs, and it turns, it into an absolute crisis. So John C. Calhoun, who is ironically the vice president of Jackson at the time, he also looks like, Sam the eagle from the Muppets, at least to me he does. But anyway, he puts together a theory, the Exposition and Protest. It's actually got a much longer name. But basically he said that governments were only created by sovereign states. He uses the argument by Jefferson in the Kentucky and Virginia resolutions, saying that any state who didn't agree with a federal law could nullify anything that they don't agree with. Okay? So Jackson, in response to this, he leads this issue of disunion, and he's very upset by it and feels that South Carolina can't just nullify any law they don't agree with. Congress agrees with him, and they pass something known as the Force Bill, which would give Jackson the teeth that he needed to bring the Army and Navy down, point guns, and forcibly force South Carolina to take the tariff in. Okay? Henry Clay, though, saves the day. He's the one who wrote the Missouri Compromise also. He's going to come into play for a lot of compromises. He'll be known as the Great Compromiser. He proposes a reduced tariff and for now staves off a crisis from happening. Okay, so I've got a cute video clip in this next one, and this is from the people that did the XYZ affair.